So this is, I don't know. This may be really weird. No copyright. Sorry, I wasn't caring about copyright. I was caring about something that was TOS. What's this? World Star, October 14th.
Somebody gotta do it.
Bro, imagine laughing at a kid who was murdered. Like, black kid who was executed in the street saying that Black Lives Matter. Okay. Imagine my shock.
They say on that MAGA rapper ain't no capper, Bible thumping every chapter. Bought a MAGA chain and bought a AR for the chain snatchers.
Wow, wow. I don't know, dude. MAGA rapper, Bible thumper. Where's my vomit bag? Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Offending everybody, like it was my hobby, and they hate me cause I drive them crazy. Call me Ricky Bobby.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Imagine referring to Ricky Bobby here. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Is why, for one, the right isn't funny, and two, rhyming rapper with thumper skills. Yeah, it's some good stuff right there. We got some good stuff right here. The MAGA rap, the MAGA rapper. Long lost cousin of Parappa the Rapper, which we all know was a Bernie voter. But no, this is what I'm talking about. Why they can't be funny, dude. Because all of it revolves around just triggering the libs. It's why like conservatives, they can't like live on their own. It's why like things like Parler will never like really take off. And like, you know how all the conservatives have been talking about the great move to Mecca, like they'll move to freaking Parler if Twitter keeps it up with stopping them from engaging in transphobia or something. You know, it won't happen because what they want to do is trigger the libs. They're just like dejected, sad losers by themselves. You know, it's why people on poll talk about the things that they've done outside of poll to trigger people and things outside of poll. But because when they're there, there's not much for them to do.
Ain't no such thing as trans. You can't change genders. Are you crazy? You can.
Wow. Wait, what? What was that line?
In everybody, like it was my hobby, and they hate me cause I drive them crazy. Call me Ricky Bobby. There ain't no such thing as trans. You can't change genders. Are you crazy?
That's not that doesn't rhyme. No such thing as trans. You can't change gender. Are you crazy? In what world? What are you talking about? Yikes! This is mad yikes. Yeah, they love their dark skin. I love my African Americans. There's my African American. Look at him, and it's this guy. Wait, I feel like this. Wait, can this be our new? Wait, what's that like country like yeehaw emote? Can this be our like yeehaw emote? This guy? Bro, look at that freaking face. Wait, can this be an emote? Unironically. Wait a second. Unironically, guys. Think about it. I'll leave that there. I'll let you think about that real quick.
You can cut your penis off, but you still can't have no baby. You can take testosterone pills, but you still can't produce semen. Welcome to gender.
What the fuck? What? You can take 10 pills, but you still can't produce semen. It'll lose quality when it's small? Yeah, maybe. I know this guy's a little small, so wait a second. I don't know, dude. Actually, the quality kept up when it got tiny. Listen, I'm kind of liking that. When it's tiny, that it actually gets better the tinier it is. You don't like it? You're cringe. Yeah, this is. Wait, what does having to make babies have to do with you being a woman? Those are two different things. You know, there are women who can't make babies, and there are men who can't produce semen, right? You know that exists, right? Do you not? Like, there are people who are born without like ovaries and stuff, you know, who can't have babies or make babies. That doesn't happen. So you can't use that as being your criteria. Did he pronounce testosterone with tesserone? Maybe an attempt to rhyme but didn't rhyme. Yeah, it's really.
But you still can't produce semen. Welcome to gender. Still can't produce,
Wait.
still can't have no baby. You can take testosterone pills, but you still can't produce semen. Welcome to gender studies class that y'all are taking.
No, he was trying. I don't even know what he was trying to rhyme there. This is bad. Honestly, I'd rather be listening to Blueface right now.
For no reason. Send y'all kids to college just for them to be indoctrinated. Then they come out fat with green hair. Them degrees are overrated. Look,
Wait, what does this guy do? This dude looks like he works at Target. He's like, those degrees are overrated. they come out indoctrinated. What? There's a reason why people come out of academia like a little bit more left. Like the more time you spend in education, like the more educated you are, the more left wing you are, and the heavier left wing you are. It's because you're more educated. You know, you spent more time around people with differing views. That's why. You know, that's why you study. That's why. You know that. Oh, what you're talking about? And all conservatives are gonna be like, I hate how women get more we hate how women get more. Women say that they're like women say that they're oppressed, but they get more degrees than men. But also degrees are overrated and bad. Okay.
I'm just being real. Regardless of how you feel, homeschool your kids. Make sure they read their Bibles and you teach them skills. Wait, universal
skills like what?
Healthcare. Well, there's
wait to make sure you homeschool them, read their Bible, and teach them skills. MAGA chuds born after 2001 cannot rap. All they do is get homeschool. Honestly, if you had literally no attention when you were growing up and you had to do something to get attention, this sounds like something that you would do just to trigger people. Remember how we were talking about earlier? AKs and Bibles, yeah. Remember how we were talking about earlier about what is it? About how lots of people, especially like chuds, how they love attention, but they don't know how to get it, so they act like a little kid and they just do something to try and trigger you. This is what I'm talking about. He's like, oh, you got it triggered, triggered. You know, they just want to get someone mad just for attention. That's it.
There's a reason to riot. Why should I pay taxes for people that ain't changing their healthcare? Well, there's a reason to riot.
Universal healthcare, that's a reason to riot? I mean, yeah. Well, no, not riot. We hate political violence, but that's a reason to protest.
Why should I pay taxes for people that ain't changing their diet? Obesity, the biggest killer, but that topic they're quiet. But wanna force me.
I don't know what you mean by obesity is the biggest killer. We have lots of problems here that are killing people. Yeah, this guy has. Yeah, you know for a fact this guy has no health care. This dude's sitting here rapping. He makes this face because he's rapping with the same toothache from 2014, and he's scared to go to the dentist because he knows it's gonna cost him more money than he got from this. What is this? From this world star hip hop video.
Me to wear a mask because the Chinese virus. Wait, mask off. Screw it, mask off. Y'all men grew up without father figure.
Wow, that's really interesting. That's really interesting how like the right's really starting to take up this thing with like Trump taking his mask off and gasping like a freaking magic carp. You know, he takes his mask off, and they're like, "Look how strong my president is." They're putting his own health at risk for a cheap political stunt that that dropped his ratings in the polls. You want to cry or shake my head? You want to cry or shake my head? LMAO from Pogbruv. Very interesting. I don't really want to shake your head or cry, but okay. Thanks for thank you.
Niggas, and that's why you saw y'all worship your skin instead of God, and that's why you lost. But let me get
what?
You wanna be oppressed, but tell me at what cost instead of being civilized. We think it's cool to be ratchet. Women wanna be someone else. That's why their body is plastic.
Women want to be someone else. That's why their body's plastic. I think it's beauty standards that make people want to. Also, you know for a fact this is the same dude to look at some woman who's not like who looks like a supermodel and be like she looks disgusting. I wouldn't fuck her. He'd pull like a Sargon and be like I wouldn't even rape you. You know, just he'd pull like a Sargon and then be like haha triggered, and then be like I can't believe people want to get plastic surgery for their minor imperfections. I can't believe this happens. I can't believe you've done this.
20 pounds of makeup, fake lashes, fake hair, and fake nails, just to impress all of these people that's probably fake as well. Be yourself.
He's trying to be Jordan Peterson. And speaking on like what he said earlier, where he was like, he was unironically like, you had no father figures. Dude, Steve Bannon said that he walks around to the most dejected, sad human beings, sad young white boys that he could find on like incel forums to try and indoctrinate them into being alt-right. Okay, these guys grow up with a single mom. Okay, grow up in an apartment, perfectly, not even not a bad lifestyle. They just have no friends and they're weird. All right, so they find like they find like the little groupies online, and they find a dad to help get you some more attention because your mom worked too much, and they have to and they have to get their cheap thrills somehow. So they just be shitty on the internet to people that they don't know, and then screech triggered when people get upset with what they said.
Problem is too many people lack confidence. Hey, the problem is too many people lack common sense. Hey, the problem is too many people scared to say the truth. Hey, the problem is that's why there's.
What truth? What are you talking about? Too scared to say the truth? What truth? What's the truth?
Trouble in our youth. Hey, y'all think it's cool to take drugs. It's popular to be depressed. So people have pity parties. Disguise it as mental health.
Yikes. That's a yikes, dude. It's popular to have depression. Don't you think it could be that people find solace in other people who share similar problems to them? And then they can kind of make light of it by making like memes and jokes about it and being in groups about it. Do you think that's like not a thing? I don't think it makes you popular to be depressed. We're all freaking depressed, okay? Just some people have clinical depression. But pity party and disguise it as mental health? Wow, dude. There are lots of people who try to hide their mental problems. I mean, this guy, he may have some mental problems. I know black men specifically are very unlikely to very likely to have untreated mental health problems. So I don't know, maybe this guy may not be the best one to be talking to us about this.
Then go to a therapist instead of handling it themselves. Then they end up hooked on
handling. How do you handle bipolar disorder yourself? Have you been seeing what? Wait, have you ever like looked at Kanye West like Kanye West like freaking Twitter page? Have you been seeing what he's been doing? Do you see what happens when you try to deal with mental health yourself? Like, it doesn't end up good, bud. You're not a therapist. Go to a therapist. And therapists don't even prescribe you pills. You're thinking of a psychologist or a psychotherapist or something along those lines, like an actual doctor. Your therapist can't prescribe you pills. What are you talking about? Who is this guy? Well, I don't even know if $40, even if I get $40 at the end of this, is even worth it at this point. Yikes, dude. This is terrible. Nah, fam, we're depressed. All right. I don't know, some people sound depressed here.
Pills, and so is everyone else. Bryson, that's hate speech. They say I'm that MAGA rapper.
It's not even hate speech. It's just stupid. You're just being dumb right now. You're just being dumb.
No cap of Bible thumping every chapter. Bought a MAGA chain and bought a AR for the chain snatchers. Offending everybody, like it was my hobby.
Offending everybody like it's my hobby. I think that really sums up everything that we need to know about this. Literally everything.
They hate me cause I drive them crazy. Call me Ricky Bobby.
Damn, that was bad. Yikes. Yikes, that's bad. Oh, the pain. That one hurt. That one hurt. That song was so bad that my dog got an infection on his feet and now he's biting them. Look what you did. You hurt my dog. Worth nothing. He rhymed truth with truth, youth. We've done it. Hey, Well, he kept up his end of the bargain. Glad you got triggered, Trump 2020. Thanks for the $30. You know what? It wasn't worth it. It actually wasn't worth the $30. If I would have watched that beforehand and he told me to watch it again on stream,